Greetings, everyone. I am Pete Pardo from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to pick number 28 of albums that are 40 years old in 2024 as we look back on the great year that was 1984. We've got 29 days in the month. We've all together picked out our 29 favorites across all genres, our favorite albums from 1984. We got the final 2 days here before we move into 1994 and do the 30th anniversaries for those albums, right? But for day number 28, this is the second studio album from this U.S. band, released July 27, 1984, recorded at Sweet Silence Studios in Copenhagen, Denmark, produced by Flemming Rasmussen, Mark Whitaker, and the band themselves from Megaforce Records, talking about Ride the Lightning from Metallica. A lot of you have been saying for the last week or so, Pete, I hope you're going to include Ride the Lightning. Pete, when is Ride the Lightning coming up? Well, it's here today. Of course, how could I not include this album? This really is the album that got me into this heavier, faster style of heavy metal, which we now know as a thrash. Back then, you didn't really know what to call it. Was it thrash? Was it power metal? Was it speed metal? Right? Kind of all those things. And definitely an album that, if you saw my episode recently, kind of changed my life, right? This was the album that got me interested and learning to accept and love heavy metal music that was different, that was raw, that was faster, that was heavier, that was more extreme than anything I had ever listened to before. And this opened the floodgates to all sorts of other bands, Slayer and Anthrax and Venom and Merciful Fate and Celtic Frost and Hellhammer and all those other bands to come afterwards, right? Of course, the classic lineup of the band, the original, well, not the original lineup of the band because Dave Mustaine is not on board, but what everybody looks at as the classic lineup of the band. James Hetfield on lead vocals and rhythm guitars, Kirk Hammett lead guitar backing vocals, Cliff Burton bass backing vocals, the late great Cliff Burton, and Lars Ulrich drums, percussion, and backing vocals. I remember the first time I heard Fight Fire with Fire, one of the great album openers of all time. I was just like, wow, that's so good. Title track, Ride the Lightning, so good. For Whom the Bell Tolls, Doomy, Plotting, so good. And then, of course, Fade to Black, which was the first album, the song that I heard off this album. I've told the story many, many times how I heard the song in Rock and Roll Heaven North, right? Johnny Z, owner of Megaforce Records, opened up a little small record shop. He had the main one in New Jersey, opened one up in Warwick, New York, in Orange County, where I've grown up in. Went there, and that was the song that was playing when I walked in the door, and I was like, I don't know what this is, but I got to have it. He goes, that's our brand new album from Metallica. Like, oh, Fade to Black, so good. Trapped Under Ice, Escape, leads off side 2. You know, so this album is pretty front loaded still, I think. Trapped Under Ice is really good. Escape is probably my least favorite song on the album. It's still kind of cool, very melodic. And then, of course, you got Creeping Death, which is just pile-drivingly amazing. And then the great Call of Cthulhu instrumental, which is just excellent as well. Just a classic album. You know, for me, it's like I generally rate this as my favorite Metallica album. It's either this or Master of Puppets, right? I think this is the one that got me really, really into the band. Then, of course, I went out and got Kill 'Em All. I think Master of Puppets, though, is the album that made me my life became Metallica when Master of Puppets came out. I mean, just there was no way around it. But yeah, just classic album, had to be on the list, was always going to be on this list. And charting positions. It's another long one here. Australia 38, Austria 49, Belgium 116, Flanders, Belgium, Wallonia 145. Dutch charts number 20, Finland number 9, France 126, Germany 21, Hungary 39, Ireland 55, Italy 66, Japan 99, New Zealand 32, Norway number 40, Poland number 4, Portugal 35, Spain 36, Sweden 31, Switzerland 35, UK 87, US Billboard 48 on the Billboard 200, and the US Top Rock Albums charts made it to number 10. And as far as certifications go, Australia, platinum, 70,000 units sold. Canada, platinum, 100,000. Denmark, double platinum, 40,000. Germany, platinum, 500,000. Italy, gold, 25,000. Poland, platinum, 20,000. UK, platinum, 300,000. And the United States, 6 times platinum, almost at 7. That's what it says here. So it's 6,950,000. So basically, that's just about 7 7 million copies sold, right? I don't know when the last time this was certified, but I'm sure it's well over that by now. And this is one of those albums that at the time wasn't selling gangbusters like that, but with the success of the next 3 albums, everybody was scooping up the back catalog like crazy. So, yeah, that is the pick for today, right? Creeping Death, released as a single November 23rd, 1984. Who would have thunk, right? Go figure. Anyway, let us know what you think of Ride the Lightning down in the comments below, as well as your pick for today. Pick number 28. Tomorrow's the last day. We'll see you for the final one tomorrow. Till then, visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alerted of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below, we got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, and our Cameo page. Thank you in advance for all your support there. Man, I could say this without even thinking now. You know how many times I've repeated those lines? It's crazy. Crazy. One of these days, Jamie Lazo will get used to it because he's got to be doing that now going forward on the review crew, right? Jamie will get it down, don't you worry. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.